Hello, my name's Angela. I'm going to be your nurse for the day. Today we're just going to be going over some teaching points for your new diagnosis of osteoporosis. Does that sound okay? Yeah, that sounds okay. Could this have been prevented, and what are the risk factors? So yes, osteoporosis can be prevented. A couple of the biggest things is incorporating lots of calcium and vitamin D into your diet. So foods like dairy products, fish, soy, orange juice, eggs, things like that. Another thing you can do is weight-bearing exercises. So think of also like lots of cardio, so running, hiking, jogging, aerobics, dancing, things like that. Another big thing is not smoking cigarettes and to definitely limit your alcohol consumption. I know you asked about risk factors, so some of the bigger risk factors are actually being female, increasing in age, having a sedentary lifestyle, which means, sitting around all day, not really getting much physical activity. Once again, cigarette smoking, excessive alcohol intake, poor nutrition, and actually even early menopause. Oh, that's a lot. Well, what can I do to prevent it from getting worse? Well, let's start with your diet. Let's try to incorporate a lot more calcium, vitamin D, even vitamin K, magnesium, and zinc are all very beneficial for your bones. Definitely eat high protein meals, lots of fruits and veggies, and I can send you home with a list of foods that are high in all these nutrients that you don't forget. Another thing, definitely stay active and try to exercise. Even just taking a walk every day can be very beneficial for you. Also, I noticed in your chart that you do have about 2 drinks each night. I want you to try to limit that alcohol consumption because that can also be beneficial. And try to stop smoking as well. Will I ever be cured? So unfortunately, there is no cure for osteoporosis, but taking the proper interventions and treatments that I've recommended will definitely help strengthen your bones. So I know you said something about changing my diet, and then what about my home environment too? Yeah, so once again for your diet, just increasing that calcium, the vitamin D, the protein, the vegetables, and I would not recommend doing any type of low-calorie diet. What I would recommend is lowering your salt intake, and then once again the alcohol intake and even caffeine. The reason for that is because they actually pull the calcium out of your bones, so it makes your bones weaker. Another thing is I read in your chart that you sometimes forget to eat your meals. I would say maybe set alarms for each of your meals just so that you make sure you get all those nutrients in throughout the day. As for your home environment, maybe just clear out some space like for a yoga mat or some hand weights, just something for some activity. If not, then maybe just going on walks every day, that would work too. Well, what about medicine? Can I just go to Walgreens to get over-the-counter medicine? So for osteoporosis, it is best to take prescribed medication. One that I would recommend is called teriparatide, and what that does is it actually builds strong bone on top of the bone that you already have. I think that would be a smart choice for you. As for over-the-counter, I would say maybe some calcium and vitamin D supplements if you find it a bit difficult to incorporate those into your diet. Okay, do you have any other tips for me? So if your doctor prescribes you what's called a bisphosphonate medication, you have to sit upright 45 to 60 minutes after taking it, just to avoid it coming back up the food pipe. That being said, you have to drink 8 ounces of liquid just to wash it all down. And I know this is a lot of information, but once again, I'll write it all down for you so that you have it and you could take it home with you. Do you have any other questions? No, I think that's it. Thank you.